Hi there, I'm Mike and this is Black Series. I just got new Jedi Luke and I want to talk about all the Jedi Luke. This is first Jedi Luke. This is from 2014. He's not great, even in 2014. His face leaves a lot to be desired. It doesn't really look like Mark Hamill, but it doesn't not look like Mark Hamill. Just don't get lost in those dead eyes. Let's talk paint. He doesn't have much. They painted the head. They painted the belt. That's about it. Everything else, just colored plastic. On mine, it seems like this wrist is a little longer than this wrist. That's fun. Articulation, also not great, but normal for 2014. Head moves down. Head moves back. Head moves all the way around. Arms move out like this. No butterfly joints. It's from 2014. Single jointed elbow, not very deep. Swivel at elbow, swivel at wrist, and hinge. This wrist hinges up and down, but the cuff gets in the way. A slightly above the waist torso cut. He moves all the way around. Leg moves out that far, back not very far. Because of butt, we have upper thigh swivel, double jointed leg. There's also an ankle hinge and a rocker. You know how I do. Let's talk accessories. He doesn't come with much, even for something from 2014. He has lightsaber. Lightsaber actually has pretty good paint apps. There's gold and black and silver. The lightsaber even has a spot on his belt, although sometimes it likes to stick out at weird angles. So embarrassing. Oh, you touched my... Lightsaber has a blade. It pops in. There's one last accessory. The chest pops off. More different chest pops on. There's some paint. Now you have Luke from the very end of the movie where he finds out his dad was the friends he made along the way. While the articulation isn't great, it is enough to fudge some decent poses. I do wish it were better though, but to fix it, it would need deeper wrist hinge, butterfly joint, better wrists. This was the only version of this Luke for 5 whole years. That's an eternity to collecting time. So let's look at what came next. Next we have 2019 Walmart exclusive Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker. This is Luke from the beginning of Return of the Jedi. He's got a vest. He also doesn't have glove. Being from 2019, they did give him a new head, but the same body. That means that other than the face, there is no paint anywhere on this body. The vest is molded rubber. The hand is molded to hold a blaster now. So let's talk accessories. Luke comes with a blaster now. It's actually a nice blaster. It has lots of paint and dry brushing to look metallic. It fits in his hand nicely thanks to the new trigger finger, but he has no place to store it because it's not really his blaster. Luke, why did you steal a blaster? Were you gonna shoot Jabba? You had a whole plan, buddy. Next accessory, we have lightsaber. Still lots of great paint apps. We have gold, we have black, but the silver is more of a gray, not painted. And because he hid this lightsaber inside R2, he doesn't come with a place to hook it. I still feel like he needs a place to hook it. There is a lightsaber blade, but because he has no weapon storage, he either holds his weapons or he doesn't. That's the option. Next accessory, we have cloak. This is not a robe. It doesn't have any arms. Now he's part of Lord of the Rings. I wish it were wired so it would sit nicer. 6-inch scaled soft goods kind of suck. That brings us to final accessory. He comes with a Dorito stand. It says the Black Series on it, so you know it's for the Black Series. And it's nice he came with this because mine has floppy legs. Boop. All in all, this is better than the original. At the very least, the head's better, but the articulation still sucks, especially 5 years later. A year later in 2020, we also got Endor Luke. He was a mass release, but also in the Heroes of Endor pack that I bought but never opened. The front is glued on just like the other Luke Skywalker, but not like the original Luke Skywalker. He also has a new face, a better face, a face that doesn't look like Aunt Beru. You also see he doesn't have a belt on. We'll get to that. For some reason, he still has a hand with a trigger finger, even though he doesn't come with a blaster. And that trigger finger looks like E.T.'s finger. No need to go over articulation. He's the same body as before. So let's talk accessories. This time we're gonna start with Poncho. Poncho is great. Soft goods, multiple colors. He also has belt. Which way does the belt go? I think this way. Through the holes and around the back. Push! Don't bother tucking this inside the belt. It doesn't fit. Tuck the poncho under the arms for the best look. Look how much better he looks. He also comes with helmet. Look at the details. Lots of great paint apps, that's for sure. Lots of molded detail. Chin strap under the chin. Push! Maybe the best Luke Skywalker likeness yet. Lastly, of course, he comes with lightsaber. Lightsaber has paint apps. We've got gold. We have silver. We have black. Luke has no place to put it. There's a blade. It's green. Mine doesn't go all the way in. It's a little floppy. Wish he had better articulation. But what else do you expect from, at this point, a 6-year-old figure? Although the head is nice. Before we end the last figure, bonus points for the coolest Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker, the one from the books. This one has a blaster now. Last, we have Imperial Lightcruiser Luke Skywalker. I know, not from Return of the Jedi, but I mean, come on. Thanks to Amir from Toy Snowman for getting this to me over a month ago. Very fast shipping. Check him out. This Luke is all new. We have a CGI-like face to match the Book of Boba Fett and Mandalorian appearance. We have a 100% new body. No reuse here. Fun fact, the original Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker's arms got reused for Dr. Evazan. This is a brand new figure for 2023 and he looks great. We have the vest back. It's a rubber overlay like the original, but he has a belt. There are paint apps on the belt, and that's nice. The painting on the head looks very nice, but I wish he didn't have such a vacant expression. Definitely early 2010 CGI here. Let's take a look at articulation. Head moves this far, and all the way around. Arm moves out, it moves all the way around, and it has a butterfly joint, deep bend at the elbow, and a swivel, and wrist hinges that go the right way for holding a lightsaber on both hands, but still a trigger finger for some reason. Great torso movement. Legs could be better. Still nothing backwards. Upper thigh swivel, single joint at the knee, and a swivel at the knee. Also a swivel at the upper boot. And that allows him to have a different molding on the boot because it's a new piece. That's great. Lots of great textures there, although still no paint. We also have a hinge at the ankle, as well as a rocker. And you know, because I gotta. So let's talk accessories. The accessories are largely reused. We have the exact same lightsaber, although we have a new blade that fits a lot better and is a deeper green. I like it a lot better. The lightsaber also fits well on the hook on his belt. We also have the same robe as before, but this time it's black, so it shows dirt a whole lot more. Still not really a robe, more of a cloak. Still would prefer it to be wired, but Hasbro can't be perfect because then what could we complain about? Because of new articulation, he holds his lightsaber a lot more naturally and looks fantastic while doing it. This is hands down the best of the four. Now you might be wondering, Mike, what's next? Well, we have pipelined a Jedi Knight version of this. This was originally shown off with the Rancor in a more Jabba the Hutt's palace look. That could still come out. We also have pipelined a version from Book of Boba Fett with the backpack and a Grogu. So we have more of this coming, but for now, this is a really good stand-in if you're looking for a brand new Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker. Way better than the previous versions. By a lot. And did you want to see more of this guy? Well, too bad. So that's Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker over the last 10 years. Let me know what you think. I like him, but the new one is the best. Do you have them all? Do you have the original? Let me know down the downstairs area. I love to read and respond. Thanks again to Amir from Toy Snowman for getting me the brand new Luke Skywalker so fast. Check out his store. He's a cool guy. I like buying things from him. That's not a paid advertisement. That's just the truth. Also, I'd like to thank these people for supporting me on Patreon at the Black Series level. I don't really post as much content as I used to, and these people still help. Thanks. And with that, thanks for watching. Thanks for getting this far. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.